Hey, hello everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to another episode of the Queen Mimi Podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. We hope everybody's doing good, enjoying your Sunday so far, staying blessed, staying safe, and taking care of yourself out there. Um, we want to talk about the power of gratitude, y'all. Something that a lot of us lack or we learn later on in life after bumping our head against the wall about 1,000 times. Yeah. Turning obstacles into opportunities, yo. And one of the main reasons why this topic is important to us is because this is something that we had to learn throughout our whole entire life, literally. As far back as we can remember, like even being in elementary school, a little girl, having to learn gratitude and having to learn how harsh and evil and cold life can be at such a young age. Um, had to look around us, appreciate where we were, even if it's somewhere we really didn't want to be. At least we wasn't homeless. We say this now. We ain't on the streets, sleeping in the car. We not broke. We able. Even when we be tired, we still able to get out there and do small things like work, pay our bills, order stuff, keep our shows going, just little small things. So it's not always the big things you got to be grateful for in life. Those big moments that we all picture in our head, especially us women. A lot of times it is the small moments and the small things that happen, even when it has nothing to do with money. We should still be grateful. We all know a lot of people didn't wake up this morning. A lot ain't gonna make it till this evening. We never know. So we always say, live your best life. We had to learn, stop worrying about what other people gonna think, what they gonna say. Just do you, and you get one shot at it. Ain't no let me go back and do that over again, or I want to do it right this time. Okay, I got it. You get one life. Ain't no next lifetime, or let me go back do it again, or let me get a do over, let me restart. And we've made a lot of mistakes and horrible, horrible decisions in our life, and had to learn the hard way. We even, it's gonna sound crazy, only because of what they tried to do. We give gratitude to the people that thought they was gonna destroy and break us and destroy our name and whatnot. Yeah, in a very crazy way, yeah, we would like to thank them, because we know for a fact we wouldn't be learning Islam if none of that had happened. Everything happened for a reason, and we believed that time, but we were still angry, still mad. We forgot to take a step back and be like, well, obviously it's something different in you. That's why they keep attacking you and messing with you, however you want to put it. Or, they got a lack of love for themselves, and how they gonna show you love? They don't have love for themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to make that make sense. And we realized what was wrong and what was right in our life. One of the main things was us. We had to change a lot of things. We don't know why people think this, claim to be perfect, because we still have things we need to change within ourselves. We still working on getting rid of, deleting, all that. And we don't know why people think that, but we just talk straightforward. We, be ourselves. We don't act, put up no fun, no persona, none of that. So we just keep going and keep doing what we're doing, and we realize that we was one of the reasons. Two, the people around us. Three, like we said, the bad decisions we was making. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna say mistakes, because although we didn't know how things would turn out, but still we made a mistake. We learned that in the end. A little bit too late, but it is what it is. So real quick, we all know the definition of it, and for those that don't, gratitude is a feeling of thankfulness or appreciation for the good things in life. Like we said, it don't have to necessarily be anything big or huge. You can thank somebody for leaving your life, for being real with you, being honest. They don't want to be with you. They don't want to deal with you, whatever. When somebody give you, we call roasting, teasing, making little jokes. Be grateful. We all ain't perfect. We got things about ourselves we can change. We wish we could change, but we can't. And we just talked to our little brother last night, and we was telling him, yeah, you was right. We gotta stop being a little sensitive. Be grateful. We got a big head, small head, whatever the case may be. Be grateful and not, be on defense mode all the time. We know people coming after us. Pretty sure y'all experiencing it too. But, why? Just be happy. You ain't gotta compete. You ain't gotta do what everybody else doing. And just live your life. Be grateful. A lot of people, especially y'all know about what's going on in California right now. Come on. It's literally on fire. Everybody's losing their homes, businesses. I think a few people, unfortunately didn't make it out of the fire. Our condolences to their families, by the way. Um, Unfortunately, they didn't make it out. Pretty sure they had plans and things that they was going to do with their life. Unfortunately, we'll never get to know. And that's one of the reasons why we be so grateful. Are we happy all the time? No, we be lying. But there's a difference. We grateful for where we are because we know we've seen worse. We've actually been homeless, slept in our car, slept on the streets. We've actually been through that. So even where we are now, yeah, we are grateful we're not going through that because it is freezing up here right now. We wouldn't make it. We'd be in a shelter somewhere. Been there too. Almost forgot about that. Been there too. So we grateful for all the struggle, for all the things that we've gone through. We're just speaking for ourselves. And the person that made us today, stronger than ever, fiercer than ever, more powerful. Yeah, we said it. Better. It's pushing us to be the best version of ourselves, especially coming into 2025. We was like, enough is enough. You're gonna be 40 this year. You ain't got to have everything, but let's step it up. Let's make some changes. Let's do something different. You ain't gotta compete. You ain't gotta defend yourself, answer to nobody, whatnot, none of that. But let's go. Get your shows up. Let's be consistent. Let's do what you do. Get out here and get to work. Yeah, we be tired, y'all. We be tired. But we gotta get out here and get to work. Let's go. Let's get it. Don't worry about what anybody else gonna say. At least you bold enough and brave enough to do it. But a lot of people don't even want to put the work in. So, we came into this year and we keeping in touch with our people, and talk to our husbands, so on and so forth. But even they looking like, oh yeah, she is focused as hell right now. Yeah. So it ain't nothing, personal against nobody. We ain't got no issues with nobody, but we got to stay focused on what we need to do and what we got to do, so on and so forth. And we happy. We pray before we do each and every show that we do because we grateful. That's what we're talking about today, that we even been allowed to do this. And of course, we love to do it as well. So, so on and so forth. So one thing before we keep going, y'all, we know that people have different things that they're grateful for, whether it's material, spiritual, emotional, whatever. What are y'all grateful for? One thing, think about it. And y'all can please feel free to comment. So we're going to tell y'all one thing we know we're grateful for. Of course, we talk about this all the time on our show, finding and learning Islam. We can't say that enough because it saved our life. Only speaking for ourselves, we ain't preaching or teaching. But yes, that's one of the major things we're grateful for. And one of the major things that pushes us to be the best version of ourselves. Not to prove anything to anybody, but to keep going no matter what. Look at the bright side, as Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches. Keep going. Be you. Love yourself. Most important thing to us. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Take care of yourself. Help people. Teach them. They don't want it? Okay. Don't hide. Don't be ashamed. Let everybody know who you stand for, what you done been through. No, you're not holding on to it. But this is what, it's done for us. Even taking care of our skin, hair, nails, something as small as that. We love doing that now. We never thought we would be doing that, but we actually love doing that now because we cannot wait. We know it's going to take time to see the end result of everything we're doing. We wish it could happen overnight. Y'all do too, but hey, you gotta put that work in with everything else we're doing. So yeah, that's one of the major things. helped us to realize we was living our life completely wrong. We was around the wrong people, dealing with the wrong people, giving our time, money, and energy to the wrong people, and we had to cut that off. And a lot of people cut us off. We made our major change. I would say it is what it is. But yeah, that's one of the major things. It's helping us to stay focused on what's really important in life. That's living the best one here. And when we leave, we go into something better. So it helped us so much because now we're at the point where we like think whatever you want to think of us now. Whatever opinion you have, if we failed you, let you down, whatever the case may be, we did the best we could, y'all. We ain't perfect. And being a mom, wife, fiance, girlfriend, baby mama, business, school, whatever. We did the best we could. And yeah, we're proud of ourselves because we did do a lot of things that we did not see anybody around us at the time wasn't doing. It was either being lazy or going from job to job. We like, nah, I want to do music. I want to model. I want to do a podcast, radio. And the podcast and radio came a little further down the line. But we love doing everything we do. We taking that bold step. Whatever happens, it happens. Whatever don't work out, wasn't meant for us. But yeah, that's one thing. We have a lot of things, but that's the major thing that we are grateful right now. And through Islam, we've learned to turn whatever obstacles, whatever issues we've had into growth opportunities, if you will. So, a personal story. We have a lot. Let me see. When we decided to leave Atlanta, we was in a real bad relationship, being used, abused, lied to, cheated on, and then we was told we didn't do nothing for this person. But we had been through about 4 back-to-back relationships where there was physical, emotional, verbal abuse. We was in defense mode. We was on pins and needles for years, y'all. When we finally got to Indiana, that was the first time we ever felt like we was at peace. We could rest. We weren't under no pressure, under no gun to do nothing. And it was so relaxing, and it still is now. But those relationships that we've been through, Atlanta was the last straw. Real talk. After that one, I think it was about 3, 4 altercations, unfortunately, where there was domestic violence involved. After the last one, we saw how we were. We saw how we were acting, how weak we was being, and we're not talking down about ourselves. Just not strong enough of a backbone, just dealing with, and okay, he'll say that we love him, that we hear, blah, 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 blah. He's going to change. Had to learn the hard way. People only change for situations or people that they want to change for. If they're not doing it for you, so we had to learn the hard way. You just not the one, you're not it. And that's a harsh reality to learn, but we had to learn it nonetheless. Could have prevented ourselves from going through a lot, but we was in love, we wanted to be there and show them we were different, and that didn't work out at all. But we saw how weak, how dang on ghetto we was acting and ratchet and crazy, and that's not us. We peaceful, we calm, we stay to ourselves. We really don't bother nobody, y'all. We really don't. But we just stay to ourselves, and when we get out of character, we don't like that. It's like we step to the side and we just be looking like, look, we know he was wrong, but you control yourself. That's something we had to learn. You can't control the people. They're going to antagonize you and hit every button, especially you in a relationship, possible to get on your bad side. That's what they're going to do. Because they know it's going to irritate you. They know it's going to piss you off. So we had to learn, especially now, control yourself. We don't even care. We ain't even trying to hear it. Control yourself. You better than that. Let them be petty. Let them be immature, childish, whatever. You better than that. And after that incident, when we really looked at ourselves, we was gone 24 hours later. We was gone. We was like, this is not it. No, wait, take that back. Rewind. We had a disagreement because I think we lost our job because of him. We was being at the hospital for him and lost our job. Fell on some hard times. Y'all already know it happened. Was struggling for a couple months. Couldn't get our food stamps at the time we was in Atlanta. and all that stuff. Family ain't want to help, blah blah blah. And he's looking at us like we never did nothing. We was never there. We just it was all on him all of a sudden. But we was the one that was getting used. You was taking money out of our pocket. Um, couldn't rest 24/7. Get up, go to work, clean up, cook, do laundry, all that. Never got no rest. Never, baby. Do you need a break? How you doing? You good? Never. Barely did anything for our birthday, and this all the stuff. Getting to the point. We just like, is this supposed to be somebody supposed to love us? That's supposed to be there for us? We really confused. Seriously. So, couple months of dealing with that thing, I guess somebody got to him, got in his ear, or he was stressed out, don't know, don't care, or just took it out on us. You ain't never did nothing for me. I've been carrying anything on my own, blah, blah, blah. We looking like, are you joking, right? You, you, you cannot be serious. So in that moment, we sitting there talking back and forth. Look, we know it's been hard the past couple months. We've been doing everything we can, every job, every cent, helping towards bills, which we know now we were never supposed to be doing. He was supposed to be taking care of all that. So basically, we was just like a roommate, pretty much, and still helping, going to food banks, doing everything we can, make sure we help out on our end because we want to be in somebody else's spot. First mistake we made, we should stay where we was. That we not helping out. So we standing there listening. We like, are you really gonna sit here and talk like we haven't done that? Okay, right then, like for real, I'm done. It's over. You obviously want to be one of those people that's miserable, and every time something goes wrong in your life, you gotta look for somebody to blame. Your parents completely messed you up. He was weak, which is one of the other reasons why we no. We need grown. We need a strong man. We're not looking for perfect, but you are weak. We did everything, and we got proof, y'all, still to this day. Fashion shows, cash, all that. We still got proof to this day, so we know what we did and didn't do. That's what made us, you know what? I'll be gone. 24 hours later, we was out with our son, left. And when we got to the spot we was at, uh, we actually sat there like, how many times you gonna keep going through this? How many times you gonna keep allowing these men to just walk all over and you take it and you accept it? How many times you gonna keep making excuses, and when you gonna wise up and boss up and be strong, stand on your business and do what you got to do? So at the time, our current husband, we weren't together yet, but we knew each other for about a year before we came to Indiana. We hit him up because I think it had been a while since we talked. We were supposed to come up here way before that, but of course, like we said, we was scared, weak, fear, and we backed out. But we did hit him up again because he offered to bring us to Indiana, us and our son. Um, that deal still good because it was in another situation being taken advantage of a person we didn't even know and wasn't even in a relationship. They had a hidden agenda though, so we wound up having to get out of that situation because we was trying to rush to get out of the other situation we was in. And ladies, look, if you decide you don't want to be with your dude no more, let me just get a piece of advice. Get your money up, okay? We know we was trying to get out of where we was, but we should have got some money together or at least reach out to somebody. But we was in such a hurry to get out of there and make our point. Like, I'm done. I don't even want to be around you. I don't love you no more. None of that. But that's what we learned from that situation. So just make sure you're good. Get your money together, or if you can, find somewhere to go that's safe and get yourself together. So just don't bounce from one spot to another, especially with people you don't know. Because we bad decision. Bad decision, y'all. But anyway, hit him up, said it was good. We got the hell out of Atlanta and been back there 4 years this month since we left. That was one of the biggest shining moments in our life of overcoming a big obstacle of loving people too much, being there too much, showing up too much, not being strong enough, not having enough of a backbone We'll put it that way. Not speaking up more, just accepting things. We was like, no. So when we left there, all the drama, all that pain, heartache, we left it in Atlanta. We was absolutely done. So when we came up here, shortly after that, started learning Islam, changed our whole life. We realized, no, we weren't perfect. Yeah, we made mistakes and we messed up horribly. But now we got the opportunity to fix it. And we are grateful for our life because a lot of people don't get that chance or they turn it down. Like we said, to each his own. But a lot of people don't get that chance. Some people wake up in the morning, I'm gonna change my life today, I'm gonna do right, and then unfortunately get unalive for whatever reason. We don't want to be one of them people that wake up one day or it's our time and we just sitting there like, I could have did more with my life. I could have loved more. I could have loved myself more. I could have been there for myself more. There's so much stuff I could have did that was better. Now we got the opportunity to change that. And that right there, being there for man after man after man after man, we was like, no, this for you now. And like we said, people turn their back. Some people accept it. Some people understand. Cool. Like we said, to each his own. We grateful for that. And we actually thank them for all that we went through. It made us stronger, made us wiser, made us a fighter, made us a soldier. Probably, hands down, we didn't got to think about it, the best version of ourselves ever in our life. And we fighting for it every day. As long as we wake up, Allah allows us to wake up. We got a pulse and breath in our body, we good. So we really have nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody gonna judge. They're gonna keep bringing up your past. We already know this. But yeah, nothing to be ashamed of. And that's what did it. That was a big moment for us. That's why we always talk about it every January on our show. We know people like, why she always bringing it up? Why she always saying that? Our mental health, our stress, and our happiness, our mental health and stress was up here, and our happiness was down here. We were not happy in them relationships. We were not. Now we can say we're the happiest. We don't care no more. We done got more carefree. Think what you want. Whatever we did, didn't do, you felt like we could have did better, whatever. Different level now. Different level. We write better. We produce better. We do our shows better. You know what we're saying has helped us so much. And we had a little negative thoughts because we want them to pay for what they did. But now we just like, what goes around comes around. Live your life. If you ever see them again, which we doubt, make sure you better. Get yourself to a level where anybody that you used to deal with, not even just relationships, anybody you used to deal with, they're gonna have to level up just to get to know you. It's like we said, we know we're not gonna have everything. But what we want, what we already manifested and put in here, we're gonna get it. You know, we got to work, we got to overcome some obstacles now, but we're gonna get through that. Oh, please believe that. So it wasn't really no challenge. It was a no-brainer. You got to live your life. You want to be unalive yourself or wind up in a prison or jail cell for the rest of your life? Nah. No, it's not. And it's really not even a science. You want to be happy? Start being grateful. Start appreciating the little things. Even you just waking up in the morning, you already won. You happy, you healthy. Ain't about money or riches. We order things or whatever. This stuff ain't coming with us when we leave this earth. So it don't matter how much we spend for it, how often, how much it costs, or it costs more, a knockoff, whatever. None of it's coming with any of us when we leave this earth. So let's be grateful for the things that are priceless. And then that material stuff will come after that. We already know that already. But yeah, that's how it's helped us in our life. And another thing, because we're going to have a couple questions for y'all every episode. Now, we want y'all to think, what's another challenge? And y'all can comment on this as well. You face that you see now as a blessing in disguise. We already saw the relationships we went through helped us to realize how good of a person we are. You know, our heart, we'll look out for other people, and they want us to feel like we weren't doing enough or we weren't being there enough, and that we have more love for ourselves than we could possibly ever have in our life. So everything that we've gone through was supposed to lead us, once again, our story, to Islam. It may lead you guys in a different path. That's okay. But that's where it led us. All the lies, the slack talk, gossip, the opportunities missed that pass us by. You know what I'm saying? It's not too late. And yeah, we said we're going to be 40 this year, but no, it's never, ever too late. Start now. People are worse off, we can tell you. We can't mention that California thing enough, but people are worse off than what we are right now. And but they ain't gonna say what about, but people are worse off than what we are right now. So we need to be grateful. Because like we said, we've seen worse and things can always be worse. So that's it, y'all. So what we're gonna do, people, is we're gonna go ahead and take our first break. Thank you to everyone for joining in. I think we got one person over on Twitch. Hello, y'all feel free to comment. Let us know you're in the building. We're going to play some music, and we will be back on the Queen Mimi Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. We'll be right back, y'all. right, y'all. And just like that, we are back on the Queen Mimi Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. And for those that are just joining in, we are talking about the power of gratitude, turning obstacles into opportunities, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and give you a few little tidbits on how to basically have your gratitude in your daily life. This is real simple, y'all. Every morning, give yourself some affirmation, go on a walk. If you're anything like us, write something, look in the mirror, find something positive about yourself, sharing gratitude, talking to somebody, having the right people in your life, of course. Um, Connect with other people, the right people, of course. Put yourself out there, like we said, be yourself. Write a list of things that you love, that you're happy about, you're passionate about. Um, get rid of negative people out of your life. Uh, Realize that you're still here, that you have a purpose, you have a meaning behind your life, find whatever that is. You don't need approval or a blessing from anybody. Let's see. You don't need understanding. You don't need acceptance. You don't even need anybody to apologize because we know a lot of times people are going to wrong you. Ain't never going to apologize. Don't look for the accountability. We looked for it for years. We was angry and mad because we never got it. So them relationships, get rid of them. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want support. They can't love you. At least check in on you every now and then. Get rid of it. Realize you are the author. You are the beginner, the finisher of your life. Wherever you wind up at, whatever path you take, whatever you choose to do, you writing your story. Be the hero in your own story. Don't look for other people. If you have them in your life, that's good. A lot of us don't, and we got to pat ourselves on the back sometimes. But for those that do not, whether you do or not, don't let that be your lifeline. They not promised forever, nobody is. You know we not. Love yourself. Accept yourself. Affirmations, say them in your head, look them in the mirror, write it down, put it in your phone, in your notes, whatever it's going to take. Realize that there's a lot of evil going on in this world. There's a lot of angry, hateful people. But life can be beautiful. It can be hard, but for those that are still here, we still got to live it. You can't hide under no rock. You can't just disappear or hide from the big bad world. It can still be beautiful. We be out working sometimes, driving, and still just take a moment because a lot of us don't. Just look around and see how beautiful the trees are, sky. I think it's snowing right now. We don't know, but the sky and grass and birds. That's beautiful, and that is something to be grateful for as well. Because had that not been in existence, what we going to admire? What we going to look at? Reach out to somebody. Help them. Helping people does help yourself. A lot of us don't know that. And that's one of the reasons why we love to teach and we have no problems with it. Help somebody. You see them homeless, give them a few dollars, give them something to eat. You never know. You could change their day. We just saw a video. I think they're going to seriously get rid of this app. But on TikTok yesterday with this guy. He mowed this elderly woman's lawn because nobody would help her. Nobody would come more for it. And the city was charging almost $300 to even mow it. And we like, huh? Now, we don't know how much people normally charge to mow a lawn. So we don't know if they was trying to bust over the head. We don't know. But that still sounds like a lot. But the guy, he has his own lawn care business, and he offered to provide service for her to mow her lawn and trim her the bushes and everything for free. And when she saw the end result, she just was crying and she was like, nobody's ever been happy to do anything for me. And when she said that, our face was like, wow, there's people out there that's actually like that because they're not grateful and happy. Be one of those people that helps somebody. We don't care if you got it all or if you got a little. That's what's wrong with this world. Nobody wants to help anymore, do anything like if we can't benefit or get something from it. You can get a bigger blessing than what you think in your head if you just do it the right way. Now think about yourself. You was that person that we hate when we hear people be like, I don't mess with broke people, I don't mess with broke women or broke men. But at one point you was broke. We will make sure we are never that type of person. We're gonna help whoever we can. No, we do not like when people do that. You was broke at one point. You didn't have everything you had. You did not. Don't act like you did. Once you get up there, Don't look down your nose at other people like you better than them. No, we're not going to do that. Help them. When you're doing that, you're going to strengthen your relationship with that person. Whether you meet them one time or it turns to a friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be. Showing gratitude and then you paying it forward. That's basically what you're doing. Somebody helped you, now you pay it forward, it's your turn. It's not hard to do. Be a good person. Be who you are. Just don't be evil. Don't be mean to people. Help them without a motive. We run across so many people like that. That's why we say it's just certain things we will not be doing anymore. We done. We're going to do it on our own. We're going to figure out how to do it ourselves. We ain't got to pay nobody. Nah, we had to cut that off. Taking money out of our pocket. So y'all share your own little gratitude stories in the chat or of course in the comments for anyone that does come across this live stream. But yeah, just realize things about yourself. I am a beautifully, this is what we call ourselves. I am a beautifully flawed mess. Hey, don't mean we're a bad person. Yeah, we made mistakes in the past. We made bad decisions. Don't mean we're a bad person. We messed up. We human. Y'all human. We all done been there. Get back up. Restart. Refresh. Oh, I got to do this again. I got to start over. Oh my God. Keep doing it. Because it's going to come that one time, that last restart, that last refresh, going to take off. I'm trying to tell you. And we already summarizing anyway. When you pull out the best version of yourself, you come with gratitude, happiness, you just radiant, it's glowing off you. People gonna gravitate to you, the right people, because everybody ain't gonna want to see you shine. They're gonna want to dim your light. So the right people, we should say, will come to you and then return to whatever opportunity it turns into. You know what I'm saying? Um, Everything we do on a daily basis, we talk to Allah, we look in the mirror, we have positive thoughts, we check in on somebody, that's showing gratitude. Even when we start to feel like, we ain't at our best, we're like, hold on, we ain't about to do that today. You want to be weak? Nah, you don't put in too much work. You're doing what you can. Don't be so hard on yourself. Being gratitude. Instead of just, I don't know how I'm going to do what have some gratitude. You're doing everything you can. That's what we have to tell ourselves. You're doing everything you can. Let it go. Leave it alone. Don't stress yourself out. Raise your blood pressure over things that you cannot control. Just leave it alone. You're going to get there. It ain't no race. Ain't no competition. None of that. You have more gratitude. You will be happy. We all want to find inner peace, correct? Inner peace. Inner peace from within. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Self-happiness, self-love, self-acceptance starts with yourself. So that's why I would say, even if you have those people, and for those that don't, it all starts with yourself. That's the biggest way you can show gratitude. Love yourself. Love on yourself. Hell, spoil yourself, ladies, fellas. You ain't being focus on your dreams and your goals. Especially you got grown kids, you ain't got them at all, whatever. Focus. Get it right. For those that didn't do it right the first time, got an opportunity to get it right now. You can reconnect with people, reconnect with them. You ain't got to be cool or whatever. But this is where I am now. Let them know this is what I stand for. I'm not doing that. Not doing the explaining, defending, none of that crap. You're better than that. Find out what makes you happy. Write a list. We said this earlier. Distance yourself. We love to meditate is very common, and we need to get back on that too. We love to meditate. That's one of the major things that we love to do, writing, to stand to ourselves, deep breathing, exercises, just take in and out. Realize you are unique, you are special, you are different. Can't nobody do you or be you like you can. Never. Never, you guys. So like we said, just to close out, y'all, be happy. You get one life. one shot at it. Ain't to please nobody, compete with nobody. Remember, you are unique, you are different, you can stand out, ain't nothing wrong with that. But love yourself. Be grateful. You got a pulse, you got breath in your body. Let's go. Like we said, our 2025, we plan on making it different. We're gonna end it different. And we hope that you guys do the same thing. We really do, yo. So what we're going to do, you guys, is take our last break and play some more music, and we're gonna give you guys all our social media, and we're gonna go ahead and close out our show for today because we gotta get out here and get to work. Got some things we got to tell y'all. As usual, once again, thank you to everybody for joining in and hanging out with us today. And we will be back on the Queen Mimi podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. All right, people, we are back on the Queen Mimi podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talks. Like we said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and give you all our social media. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. First and foremost, you can catch Queen Mimi podcast on our Sunday Positivity Talk. This and every Sunday live at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we explore the power of positivity, motivation, and resilience, you guys. Sharing our personal story, our personal journey, deep, meaningful conversation, real topics, real talk, etc., etc. Y'all come check us out live every Sunday, you guys. And of course, you can follow us on all of our social media. Facebook, Manima Muhammad, The Queen Candy Podcast, YouTube and Instagram, The Queen Mimi Podcast, LinkedIn and Twitter, X, whatever they call it now, we don't even know. Queen Mimi, Twitch, Queen Candy 85, TikTok. Hopefully, don't get rid of this app. The 19th is almost here. This is sad as hell, but anyway, The Queen Mimi Podcast, and of course, over on our clubhouse, Queen Mimi 77. And last but not least, you guys, you can check the Queen Mimi Podcast show over on our YouTube channel every first and third Friday, you guys, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Basically combining all our shows into one live stream. It's gonna be about 30 minutes or so. Chit chatting, running our mouth. Y'all know the usual. Same thing we do over here on our show, on all our shows actually. But yeah, so you guys can go over and check us out at. So thank you to everyone once again for coming through to hang out with us on our show today. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Get some rest, chill, relax, do whatever you need to do today. We know Monday gonna be the start of the work week. We're getting out here and going to work shortly, so we're going to be doing the same thing. But y'all stay blessed. We thank y'all so much once again. We hope you enjoyed the show. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Y'all have a good one.